Hey everybody, I'm C. Andrew Nelson, founder of Aquatasy. Boy, have I got a story to tell you. You might be wondering, hey Andrew, where you been? I mean, after all, until just recently, there hasn't been a new Aquatasy video since August of last year. And the 3 previous videos to that, I wasn't even on camera. I mean, what gives? Well, that's an interesting and multi-layered story. The truth is that for various reasons, I have not been, as we say in the entertainment industry, camera ready. Through a series of unfortunate events, somebody should write a book with that title. I have not been the most photogenic person. It all started one day in late summer of last year when I remembered how darn comfortable our patio furniture is and forgot that if you fall asleep in the shade, you might wake up in the sun. It was a much-needed nap, just not the best choice of snoozing spots. I woke up with half my face the color of a male cherry barb. It was only half my face because I tend to sleep on my side. Feeling like, but not wanting to look like a fool, I made sure I stayed off camera, producing a string of short videos where all that was visible of me were my hands. I figured that I would heal up soon enough and be back in action. And I did heal up. The redness went away and my skin healed up nicely. Until the day I decided to dye my hair and got a bad batch of hair dye. Now let's stop for a moment because I can hear you snickering. Yes, I dye my hair. Real men dye their hair. Especially if they're over 40 and their wives tell them to. By the way, guys, I'm talking to you men now. If you decide to dye your hair, good gosh, get the stuff that's made for women, okay? Something that's got some subtlety and nuance to it so that it looks sort of natural. The men's stuff? I don't think so. There's a reason why they call that product just for men. It's because women aren't dumb enough to buy it. The difference between the hair dye for women and the hair dye for men is like the difference between a box of 64 Crayola crayons or the 4 crayons you get with the kids menu at the restaurant. Have you gone to the store and seen the shelves of hair dye for women? My gosh, forget about 50 shades of gray. There are 30 shades of brown, 15 shades of blonde, and 20 shades of black. 20 shades of black? How is that even possible? Well, what about us guys? Do we have such variations to match our desired color? No. 1 black, 1 brown, 1 red, 1 blonde. There's your 4 crayons. Your dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets will be ready in a moment. So yes, I dye my hair. Happy wife, happy life, right? I'm blessed with a wife who has always looked 10 years younger than her actual age. You should have seen her when she was 10 years old. She looked like a newborn. It was freaky. With such a youthful-looking wife, who is in fact 5.5 years younger than me to begin with, you can see the incentive to get with the program. And being the vain actor that I am, I'm more than willing to comply. I don't have much snow on the roof, as the saying goes. It's more like frost on the front porch. My beard gets hella gray, which is in stark contrast to my young face. Even without the hair dye, if I shaved off the beard, I'd shave off about 15 years. I had to do it once for a movie role. Of course, it's winter now, and my face would get cold, so we can't have that. Dyeing my hair, my beard, my mustache, and my sideburns is the more desirable alternative. That is, until I cross paths with the hair dye of evil. It was the same brand I always use, but this time it went sideways on me. It burned. Seriously, it burned like a Don Rickles insult. It caught me by surprise. I recall standing there in the bathroom, my face and my scalp stinging wickedly, and thinking to myself, ow, hey, this really hurts. Deer caught in the headlights. Or the beauty salon, or whatever. It hurt so much and in such a strange, odd way that I was momentarily dumbfounded. This feeling was eventually overcome by the obvious wisdom of, great jumpin' Tetris, I gotta wash this stuff out! Of course, by then it was too late. I had suffered a chemical burn and my face was back to being red and blotchy. But I figured if I was careful and put aloe vera lotion on and was a good boy and ate my vegetables and gave to the poor, then everything would clear up. No, I began to peel. Not like when I was sunburned. We're talking like full lizard in shedding season kind of peeling. I had apparently developed allergic dermatitis. My skin was distressed from the sunburn, from the hair dye, and from all those creams and lotions I was self-medicating with. In other words, I was a hot mess. I barely made myself presentable for a couple of public appearances that I couldn't cancel, but there was no way I was going to get on camera for Aquatasy looking the way that I did. I mean, come on. As someone very wisely said once, the internet is forever. Fortunately, my brilliant wife figured out what was going on, did some research, and helped me get a proper diagnosis and get some special treatment cream. I'm still a bit grayish, however, I am no longer a lizard. There were other events that kept me from making any Aquatasy videos for the past 4 months. My wife underwent surgery in September to repair a damaged tendon in her foot. Our daughter and son and I had to take care of her while she stayed completely off her feet for a month. And I was contracted to create visual effects for the new Christmas version of the World of Color show that played this holiday season at Disney California Adventure at the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. That was a challenging project, to say the least. If you want to see what that show looked like, check out a video done by one of my favorite vlogging channels, Fresh Baked Disney. The link is down below in the description. Thankfully, I appear to be fully healed, my wife is mobile again, I am camera ready once more, and it is full steam ahead with Aquatasy. So, enough about me, let's talk about Aquatasy. Now that I'm presentable on camera, I'll be finishing the 3-part series on the Thailand project. The planting video comes next, followed by the stocking video, and I even already have many of the fish for that project hanging out in the 10-gallon quarantine tank. After that, it's finally time to rescape my 20-gallon aquarium, the rescape that you all voted on last year. I also have videos in the works on how to protect your fish from winter weather, how to safely move your tanks, and a different way of thinking when it comes to stocking your community aquariums. Plus, I'm starting up the Aquatasy Question of the Week again beginning this Sunday. Thank you so much for your patience during my unplanned absence. I will do my best to make it worth the wait. And if you like what you're seeing here on the Aquatasy channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And please, consider supporting this channel through the Aquatasy Patreon page. Aquatasy's YouTube videos are always free to watch, but even pledging $1 will help us produce more exciting and elaborate content for you. Check it out at patreon.com/Aquatasy. And a big thank you to those who are already supporting us through Patreon. I really appreciate it. Remember, new Aquatasy videos on Thursdays and Aquatasy's Question of the Week on Sundays. And until next time, blessings to you. You're waiting to see if there's a little stinger at the end, aren't you?